am Lee Nelson, a resident of Italia in Montrose, Ohio for almost 2 years. Waiting for Pumpsie by Barry Wittenstein and illustrated by London Ladd. During my career, I was a journalist and for 5 years, a sports writer. When I was 16, I attended a Cleveland Indians game and actually saw Pumpsie Green play. Although my memory of that game was that they had a shortstop who dropped two fly balls. Hopefully, Pumpsie had a better career. So let's review Pumpsie's career, first mostly with the Boston Red Sox. I'm Bernard, and I'm crazy, crazy, crazy about the Red Sox. Everybody in Boston is. It's just something you get born into. We're lucky, I guess. We always want the Sox to win. The mama says we got to root for all the colored players, no matter what team they're on. How come the Giants got Willie Mays and Jackie Robinson retired from the Dodgers, but we still don't have a Negro player? I asked Papa. That's a good question, Papa says. It's an excellent question. Every year, we go to a game at Fenway Park. There's no place in the whole world like it. Men with funny hats and aprons yell, "Get your Cracker Jack!" The left field wall even has a name, the Green Monster. I'm not kidding. Last year, we saw the Sox play the Yankees. Papa complained that they had only one Negro. But I said, it's one more than we got. That player, Elston Howard, hit a single to put the Yanks up 1-0 in the second inning. My sister, Lisa, and I jumped up and screamed. Two men behind us yelled, "Sit down and shut up." Mama and Papa spun around real fast. One man said a bad word. Mama pointed a finger in his face. "Who do you think you're talking to?" she said. Then a policeman came over. He said, "You people need to learn how to behave." He said it to us. I don't ask Mama and Papa anymore why colored people don't come to Fenway. I'm old enough now to know. Change is coming real soon, Mama said, like she could see the future. Is she right? I asked Papa. He laughed. Your Mama's always right. Then we all laughed, especially Mama. Besides, the Celtics already had got Negro stars like Bill Russell and Casey Jones. Even the Bruins, our hockey team, have a colored player. So why not the Sox? During spring training, we hear about this Negro in the minor leagues, Pumpsie Green. What a great name. Papa says he's the best rookie. Every Sunday, I pray for him to make the lineup. Opening day is almost here. Maybe I don't pray hard enough, because at the last minute they tell him, "Sorry, Pumps, you're not ready." Makes no sense. Papa says, shaking his head, the owner doesn't want colored players on his team. This proves it. I don't think it'll ever happen. I say, Papa's big arms pull me in. We waited this long, Bernard. What's a little longer? Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months. The Sox are dropping like a rock into last place. Papa's newspaper says important colored and white folks are getting mighty angry. They say Pumpsie deserves a chance. Finally, one sticky July day, my prayers are answered. The Sox tell him, "Pumps, pack your bags. You made it." They are playing a night game in Chicago. We huddle around the radio. Mama makes popcorn to make it feel like we're at Fenway. We listen real hard, but we don't hear Pumpsie's name. Maybe he'll come in later, Papa says, smiling, when he sees our long faces. The game enters the fifth, sixth, and seventh innings, and still no Pumpsie. Now Papa's expression changes. In the eighth inning, with the Red Sox down 2-1, the first batter hits a single. The man on the radio says, Now running at first base, we hold our breath. Pumpsie Green. This is history, Mama shouts. Do not forget this moment, Papa roars, wiping his eyes. Never, ever, ever. We promise. Lisa and I hug Mama and Papa like we just won prize money. I imagine Pumpsie taking a lead, rocking back and forth to distract the pitcher like Jackie Robinson used to do. The Sox make 1, 2, 3 outs. Pumpsie is stuck at first. No luck. We lose. Again. I'm not kidding. The next day, there's a picture in the newspaper of Ted Williams giving Pumpsie batting tips. I figured that if Teddy Ballgame wants to be Pumpsie's friend, maybe the Sox can start winning. The Red Sox play away games in Kansas City, then Cleveland, and finally Detroit. Woo! The night they land in Boston, newspapermen push and shove at the airport to snap pictures. Pop, pop, pop. It's like Pumpsie's a movie star. The next morning at breakfast, Papa surprises us. For once, the stands are packed with colored faces. In the first inning, Pumpsie heads to his position at second base. I hear a man yell, "Get that Negro off the field!" Mama tells us to ignore him. Some people have hearts full of ignorance, she explains. Pumpsie makes a nifty pivot for a double play that ends the top of the first. Now it's Boston's turn to bat. Leading off for the Red Sox, number 12, Pumpsie Green. The announcer's voice echoes through Fenway. We're stomping our feet so much, the stadium starts to shake. Pumpsie takes 2 practice swings. He digs in. The pitcher looks for his sign. He shakes his head. Then the pitcher winds up. Pumpsie pulls his bat back. The ball shoots out of the pitcher's hand like a rocket. Pumpsie swings. Whack! The ball climbs higher and higher. I think it's going to make it over the Green Monster. No. It clanks off the top of the wall and bounces back onto the field. Pumpsie rounds first base and runs like his own uniform can't keep up. The outfielder heaves the ball back in. Pumpsie slides. Safe for third. Fenway goes crazy. I look over to where the man full of ignorance is sitting. He's gone. Lisa and I whoop even louder. The Sox win. After the game, I stop walking for a minute and turn around. I look at Fenway and the crowd and tell my eyes to take a picture. The bus is buzzing real loud on the ride back to Roxbury. People are asking if the Sox can get back into the pennant race now that we have Pumpsie. That gets me thinking, is he as good as Jackie? We pass people standing in front of stores and on lawns. They're waving Red Sox flags and holding up the newspaper picture of Ted and Pumpsie. I can even hear chants of Pumpsie, Pumpsie, and car horns beep, 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 beeping. It's like New Year's Eve and the 4th of July rolled into one. I'm not kidding. One day I'll tell my kids how long we waited for Pumpsie Green. I'll tell them how he dug his heels into the batter's box. I'll tell them how I pretended it was me, Bernard, sliding into third. And I'll tell them it happened at Fenway Park, the most beautiful place in the world. Finally, just like Mama and Papa said it would.